Hello, all my fire signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. This, of course, is for all my Aries, my Leo, my Sagittarians, no matter where it is at in your chart. We're going to be focusing in on the week of October 3rd to October 10th. However, if you're coming across this outside of that time frame, of course, the Creator and Spirit are not bound by time or space. So if you've been drawn to this reading, I would still trust your gut and trust your intuition and watch it, because I'm sure there's a message there for you. All right, well, we're going to jump in. The energy that I want to talk about this week that I feel is impacting us is the October 6th Libra new moon. So, of course, this new moon energy coming in is about what new things are we planting, what new energies are coming in around harmony and balance. Libra has that energy about it. So the reading we're going to focus in on is just asking the Creator, what can we look at balancing this week? Is there anything out of balance you want to let us know, or anything that we could balance more? Just kind of that questioning. So we're going to start off with these energy oracle cards and just see what energy the Creator wants us to be aware of to start off. Creator, so for our fire signs, what energy do you want us to first be aware of for this upcoming week? Okay, I feel like it's this one right here. And you've got the Temple Path. That is card number 12. So we're going to put that one over here. It's going to be like this little balancing thing here. This is the balancer. And let's see what energy comes with that card for this week. Yeah, spiritual purpose and support. So receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. So the winding path you're on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has in mind for this lifetime. So this card tells you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You're on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends and angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. So call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. It's a wonderful, life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. So, yep. So this energy for this week, we're going to pull another energy and just see what balancing, what the Creator wants us to know about balancing our energies. This is all about your higher path, your higher temple, your journey to that higher awareness, and keeping that in balance, right? So your spiritual path and connecting to the higher realms is one energy the Creator wants you to know about. And then we're going to look at the oracle of the 7 energies to see what the other energy the Creator wants us to know about. And this is going to be like what the balance between the two is what I feel for this reading. So Creator, what is the other energy you want us to look at balancing along with this other one? Okay, it's this one right here. Beyond the ordinary. This is card number 45. Yep. So we'll put this one over here. And let's see what energy that brings in. And then we'll pull some clarifying cards to see what the Creator wants you to know about balancing those. So beyond our ordinary worlds, defined by our memory, our intellect, and our 5 senses, is a mystical realm of beauty, magic, and extraordinary potential. This is the spiritual realm, the quantum reality, called by some the Great Mystery. This place doesn't operate under the same laws we're used to, but rather has its own way of working that is perfect, though hard for us to understand. When you want to know what is to come, the nature of something, or where you're heading, it's natural to turn to a trusted oracle and expect some kind of answer that will inform your view of how things are, how things might be, or how things should be. Sometimes this isn't possible because the elements cannot be named or are not yet in place. So things may still be in flux, so you cannot know and you may never be meant to know. So no matter how hard you try to understand why something happened, or how, or when it will happen, now's the time to surrender to not knowing. The mystery is a mystery because it's at present unknowable and yet unmade. Even its potential is impossible to understand. What is waiting for you lies beyond the ordinary, but it has not yet chosen its shape, its path, and the manner by which it will be delivered. Your job is to stay the course, allowing whatever comes next to be exactly as it will, without trying to ascertain anything in advance. Okay, so this makes total sense, right? This is all about your path and connecting to the upper realms and getting guidance and understanding like what's coming, what next choices should I make. And this one is like, yes, there's a spiritual world, a whole, place to connect to, right? This whole, this is like connecting to the universe, connecting to the creator in the spirit world. But the balancing side of this is, yeah, you can get a lot of information and get a lot of stuff, but there's some stuff that's supposed to be unknown as well. So balance this acceptance of what is, not thinking that the spiritual world always has to give you all the answers, because there's some need to know basis that we have, and sometimes we don't need to know, and we don't want to know for the sake of our experience. That's where trust comes in a lot in this lifetime, learning to trust the creator. Because if you knew every step of the way of everything to do, how boring would that be? Would we really need to trust, without an unknown? If everything is known, there's nothing to trust, right? Because you already know how everything's going to turn out. You already know all of that, right? But when you have the unknown present in your life, that's what you are like, okay, I trust that you're going to have everything unfold for my highest experience here. And I know I can trust you, creator, and all you beings of unconditional love and light on the other side, that you're not going to have me go through things that are going to be destructive for me, but everything is constructive for me. So it's this beautiful balance between the heavenly information, asking for answers, asking for signs, and when you don't get one, understand, okay, there's a lesson and a purpose for me not getting an answer as well. Okay, well, we're going to pull some cards here from these Tarot of Dreams and just see what else the creator wants us to know about this balancing of these energies. All right, creator, what else do you want our fire signs to know about this week and these balancing of these energies, please? Okay. Okay, boom and boom. All right, so we're going to start off in the middle here. Yeah, and you got the Two of Wands. So yeah, this is about choices, right? You've got which way should I go? Which way should I go? And, this is your energy. Wands is fire energy. So they're like, okay, you might have choices coming up, and that's why you're seeking to know answers, right? You're like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know which direction to go. I don't know what to, what choice to make, how, I don't want to make the wrong choice. And this beautiful message that comes with this is, yeah, you can ask for help, you can ask for signs, and if you don't get any, and you don't have the information to make a choice, then the answer is don't make the choice, right? And if you're like, well, I'm in a situation where I have to make a choice, like it's something I need to, renew my lease or not renew my lease. I need to, apply for a position or not apply for a position, or need to, stay with this person or end this relationship with this person. And I love, the attitude. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. Right? It's let's stay in the moment where you're at, because it means you don't have enough information to make the choice yet. And if you're being pushed for a yes, then, so people are like, I need an answer right now. You're like, well, right now, then the answer is no, because I don't, have enough information. And they're like, oh, well, wait. Because a lot of times when people want a yes and you're not going to give them a yes, they give you more time to make the choice, right? Because they want you to choose what they want you to choose. So if you're in a situation like that, that's what I'm getting from this card here, is just know, yes, you can, connect to the upper realm and ask for signs and ask for clarity. And if you don't have an absolute yes in your heart, then that's a no, okay? And then we're gonna, I love this balance thing, 2 and 2. So you've got faith, trust. And this is the Hierophant, is all about connecting to the higher realms. See all the knowledge, all that information, all these different religions that are represented here, all these ways of thinking, all these beliefs. But I really feel like this is about have trust that everything is unfolding for your highest good. And if something is meant for you, it won't bypass you. It won't leave your life. It'll come back around. So if you're like, well, I'm afraid if I miss the boat, I'm never gonna, be able to get on that again. And it's like, well, if you don't feel this absolute yes and you choose not to do it, and if it was meant for you and you were just confused, if you were in fear and had all this noise going on and you had this chaos and you weren't thinking clearly, whatever it may be, just know that another chance will come back around, right? It's almost like this bus comes down the street and you were, this was meant for you to get on it, and you're like, well, no, I don't think I'm supposed to get on that. And the bus goes down and it goes this circle and it comes back on the other side of the street. And then it's like, wait, that's my bus. And you can go over there and get on there now. It's that kind of feel. I'm for it. So I love that for you. And then you have the 4 of coins. This is the Pentacles. This is the outside world. 4 is a number of stability. It's a number of, think of like a table with 4 strong legs on it. It's a very solid table. Pentacles, I feel for this, is about your abundance, about your security. And there's like a caution that comes with the card in defining yourself by the outside world, defining yourself by how everyone else is saying what success means, what your worth is. This is about finding your inner worth from the inside out, not retail price from the outside in. So this is that you have enough, and you probably even have a little more to be able to give to others. But this is all about security and trust that your abundance does not come from the outside world. Your abundance comes from the creator of all things, the one that has unlimited resources, that has everything, available to them to give us. People and the humans are just the middleman. They're the shipping company that bring those things to us. They're the ones that bring us our abundance. And so when you have that thought and that belief and that inner knowing, then you know that you are, you don't have to worry about what the outside world looks like. It's just about this faith and this trust in the creator, right? Again, what is meant for you will not miss you. It'll come to you. Okay. And then on this side, we've got the Knight of Coins. And I love this beautiful green picture here too. So the nights are about action and movement. And out of the 4 nights, this is the only one that has to do with the outside world, because wands, are your spiritual energy and your spark and all that. And the swords are your mind and your thoughts, and the cups are your emotions. All that's going on inside you. And all those things can move rapidly and quickly, right? I mean, you can have an emotion switch in a moment. You can have a thought that changes in a moment. You can have a spark and an interest and a desire change in a moment. But the outside world moves at its own pace, and it all has a season for everything, right? Spring happens for 3 months, where seeds that are planted grow, and like this new moon, seeds that are planted take time to grow. And then the summer, 3 months, is when it gets all the, gets more rain and it gets sunshine, and, the plant or whatever grows and grows and grows. And then you hit autumn and fall, which is 3 months. And that's when you harvest it. That's when leaves start to fall and things start to fall to the ground. And winter is when things go into hibernation, and things deteriorate, like all the leaves and the fruit that fell to the ground get covered with snow, and they get soaked and deteriorate, and they soak into the ground and soil to make the new spring beautiful soil for new seeds to be planted in, give it nutrition to grow. So there's this time frame that things happen, and it's a slow process where it takes time, and there's a season for everything. There's a season for a reason, right? And this is what this is showing, is that just know that there's a time for everything. And if you're becoming impatient, going, well, I need to make get an answer now. It's like, do you? Or are you just rushing the seasons? And so that is something that you can look at within as well. Yeah, because then you have the Queen of Wands. Again, Wands is your fire. So this is your fire energy. And she's also, what's beautiful about the Queen of Wands is that she is this confident individual. She focuses her energy when she's aware of what she wants to do. She can focus directly on it and make quick movement then. So I love that these are both within the same, this is this balancing of, there's a timing for everything, and you have so much energy that you can put towards something, it's okay. She also has the divine feminine energy. And so this almost kind of represents this entire reading in one card, and is what I'm feeling, because she has the drive, the ambition, the ability, and unlike the other royalty of the wands, the other ones usually have like a salamander, which is the protection from the heat, from the risk that is taken when you put your efforts forward and you make a leap of faith, and you go and you do stuff, right? She doesn't have it. She usually normally has a black cat. I don't think there's one in these pictures here. Well, in this one, they do have the lizard on here. But on the regular tarot, she has a black cat, which represents her intuition and her ability to connect to the upper realms, to trust her gut and her emotions. And she knows what to act on and when. And I love that, because that's what this is all about, is you'll know when it's time to act. All it takes is to calm down, take a deep breath, step out of the chaos, step out of all the pressure and the fears of, if I don't make the right choice or make it at the right time and blah, 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 blah. It's about stepping out of all that and being able to connect. Definitely connect to the higher realm. But if you don't get an answer and you're not getting the signs, trust the love that's there. Connect to that calmness and that amazing unconditional love that we get from above. And just take your time. Trust the seasons. And then once you know what to do, then you can apply it, and you don't fear it, because you're confident in that the decision that is coming, and that you need to make, and the energy you need to pour into whatever direction, you're absolutely sure of it. So that's this beautiful confidence comes from that then. So I love this beautiful, beautiful balancing of this energy for this week. So just know as you're going through each and every moment that you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I also love you dearly. Just know that in addition to these weekly readings, I also do a monthly reading by each zodiac sign, and I do new moon readings and full moon readings. I did do a Libra new moon reading, a separate video for each zodiac sign. So if you haven't checked those out, the link should appear here in just a moment. You can just click on that and go to the playlist, and then look at whatever signs resonate with you. If it's your rising sign or sun sign or your moon sign, you can check those out and see what energy is coming in for you for that as well. Right? I'm going to leave the reading there. And just know if you want to be kept in the loop of when any of those readings come out, if you haven't done so already, just click the subscribe button down below. That's going to make this little icon pop up with this little bell. Click on that, and then you'll be notified when any of those readings come out in the future. So easy breezy. All right. Well, you have a fantastic week, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon. But until then, you take care.